welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Supremacy in the SEC at stake here. It's the Texas Longhorns against the LSU Tigers. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Guys, the LSU head coach told me before the game, he addressed it in the locker room that they are talking about this Heisman matchup between these two top candidates, but that doesn't matter with how they play this game. He said it's not about them, it's about us. We want to showcase just how strong this team is. He's a Heisman candidate because of how we're performing. He addressed it, made sure we knew about it, but then his team is focused on all the right things here to start the game. Guys, back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. This would be an unconventional strategy. Punt team on the field on first down. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Wide open downfield. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Longhorns. Another positive play for this quarterback who's trying to use this championship game as a showcase, Joel, for his Heisman candidacy.
Well, Chris, as you know, you need stages and moments, and there's no better moment than this, a championship environment, a great opponent, and everybody in the college football world watching this team as they're headed for a championship, and he's headed for a potential Heisman.
Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Has the first down and more. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Going for a big play downfield. The ball is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense. The Texas offense comes back out on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
Short pass finds the tight end. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Man, they're going to love watching this play on film tomorrow as an offense. Everybody's doing their job. Up front, this O-line, they are targeted and they are aggressive. The quarterback, he's getting to the second level and using that athleticism. And then look at these blocks down the field. On the perimeter, we've got wide receivers working hard. That is selfless football and good all the way around.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. This running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
Quick pass, the catch is made. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, I'm pretty sure this quarterback saw the outside leverage of the defense, and he knew he could work inside with the inside receiver. The key here for the receiver is you've got to attack the inside shoulder of the defender, and if you do that, it's almost impossible to defend. That's a good completion and an easy throw for the quarterback.
Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They come out swinging in this championship game, and the defense so far, Joel, no answer for this tempo.
And they knew they were going to see this tempo. They said they were prepared for it, but it's a totally different thing to actually see it and see the level of execution and speed that this offense operates with.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Back to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
Well, this is an outstanding play by the quarterback. Obviously, first down backed him way up behind the chains, and now he's able to create a much more manageable third down. And he does so with his legs, scrambling on the outside. Again, you don't have to force the ball as a thrower. You can attack the defense as an athlete with your legs, and he does so here.
Let's see, all the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. And they get the completion. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Sure hands. It's Watkins. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Boy, defense gets away with one there. He's wide open, and he just drops that ball. They're going to have to adjust the coverage here because clearly this quarterback, he's seeing it well. He found the open man. They're not going to miss many of those.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for 6. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Tigers will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
That is a back-breaking interception for an offense. As a quarterback, you cannot make that decision. Everybody executed very well. What a good drive. 10-plus plays. You're marching down the field. Now you really got to take care of the football. You put it in harm's way, you turn it over and come up with 0. That is a gut punch.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Back in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Breaks into the clear. Out of bounds at the 47.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Catch made, a lot of space now. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. The Longhorns hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. An inside give now from the shotgun. Touchdown, Longhorns. Powers into the end zone.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line now. Second rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
And the point after is right down the middle. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll give it to the back. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
First down and 10. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. To the air, it's Levitt. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
Looking for the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark it right at the 30. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Green. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. They go to the air to reach the end zone. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
To the air, it's Manning. Here's the throw, deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there, good effort, but now it's 3rd down.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about them is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Trying to take a shot, and the coverage is there.
He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long in the 45. Looking downfield, it's Manning. He escapes the pocket, trying to create here on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy 1st down.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Barry. Timeout taken by LSU, their 2nd. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he gains the 1st down. The screen play works. One more play before they head to the locker room. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You got to understand the drop because the defense was all over it.
And they get him down in what will be the final play of this 1st half. And the Tigers will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. He's got room to run. Look out. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He hands it to the back. Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. They continue to feed the running back who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest. But if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit.
Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game, and as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. The Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a 1st down. It's an easy 1st down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Direct snap to the back. Fighting off the defender. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that 1st down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable 3rd down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop-back pass.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Dropping back. It's Manning. It's a wide receiver screen. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, it looks like the offense caught them being aggressive. This defense took a shot. They sent everybody, and the quarterback saw it, got the completion, and that's a big gain down the field. Now this offense set up 1st and goal inside the 10-yard line. That is a great job of recognition by the...
Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Tough spot after the holding call. 2nd and 20. Let's see what they can do to avoid 3rd and extra long. Fires it down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. The Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much.
Makes the catch and has space. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
When they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Kicking team out for the PAT try. To throw, it's Levitt. Defense is coming after him. And they'll get him down that time. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. Oh, look out, he's got open space. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. There's the handoff. Got an opening here. Breaks into the clear. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. On the ground, it's Brown. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
It's so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This one seems like it's over.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Scanning the field, it's Levitt. Grab down the middle, it's Berry.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
Quick throw to the left. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Receiver in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Green. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball at the 44. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense, and
it's hauled in. catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Chris, what do you hear me say all the time in these red zone situations, and more specifically in goal-to-go situations? Don't put the ball in harm's way. It's touchdown, check down, and if the check down's not there, take it yourself. Get what you can get. As a quarterback, you've got to manage the game, and this is a great example of managing this goal-to-go situation.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
Well, they finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
Back to throw. It's Levitt. And the catch is made in the end zone for 2 points.
Chris, you can tell they spend a lot of time on these 2-point plays. It's just executed perfectly. Good timing by the quarterback. Throw it into the end zone, and it's good.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Pounding away with the run game. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Now it's 2nd down here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And now LSU will spend their first timeout. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes the handoff on the counter play.
This group has been so impressive all day long. Built this big lead, and now they're just running out the string. I got to tell you, the mark of a great team is a team that can run the football when the opposition knows that they want to run the football. That's exactly what they're doing here.
Dropping back. It's Manning. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Chris, after they built that big lead, we've seen this defense get a little bit too cautious. They need to be more aggressive, go out there and get a stop. You cannot allow this offense to just sit there and take shots down the field.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Longhorns. Another huge moment for this quarterback. He's got his team close to a conference championship now and making a strong strong closing argument, Joel, for the Heisman.
Yeah, Chris, I think this may have done it. We knew that this matchup was going to be an elite matchup. Obviously, winning these types of games is going to help your case, but the way that he's played, and now the exclamation point late here to seal the deal, this might have done it.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Durham. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
If you're going to bring the ball out of the end zone as a kick returner, you better have great confidence and great speed on the outside. He has both of those. It reminds me a lot of Jadarian Price from Notre Dame. Remember he had multiple 100-yard kickoff returns for the Irish? Well, here, chalk this one up. Look at the speed on the outside.
Timeout taken by Texas. They've still got one more left to work with. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, this was their only hope. They had to get an onside kick. They're down by so much. Chris, it's just such a low percentage play, and a good job by the hands team on the opposite side covering this one up.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. To throw, it's Manning. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Now the Tigers decide to spend their third and final timeout. A decision to make here. What are they going to do on this second down? What's the play call here on second down for this offense? One back in the backfield, but he'll get the carry. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I was telling you all week how impressed I was with these linebackers, and they're showing it right here. Look at them get into the backfield immediately, and a quick stop, beautiful tackle. I'll tell you what, they are popping some pads right now.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That is a very conservative call, but I understand the call. Running the football with the lead here on third down, but now you're going to have to punt the ball away and rely on this defense. This offense had the opportunity to kill this game on the field, but now they've got to punt it away.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it.
Sweet. Go.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking deep down the right side. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs. They're stopped on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs.
They were looking for that last dagger to officially end things, and their defense got a trot on the field, but this thing is over, Chris.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Back to pass. It's Levitt. And the pressure's on. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. That will be incomplete, trying for a consolation touchdown, but it's no good, and time expires on the game. Conference champions, not many would have attached that label to this team. There were a lot of skeptics, and they stumbled a few times along the way, Joel, but the resilience,